Yeah, it's all blue. What are you gonna do? It's not like clouds are gonna spell hi, Nate. But if it does, you let me know. You know, a lot of times you don't see any aliens, but you hear the birds. It's a beautiful place, and you hear birds fighting. Where am I? Where is Nate Mendez right now? It's for you to guess, all of you. This is the Cobes tribute live stream. Josh, I've watched a few episodes of his streaming, but far less than a trillion. I figure that's Cobes. You ever see him on a motorcycle outside? Now, so death is but a doorway, a transition into all your fondest dreams. That guy had eyes like a hammerhead, Chuck. He had a girlfriend who, used him for meals. That's an all new thing here. It's like when I was growing up, girls would either get food from their dad, their mom, or their boyfriend, but not like, switch. One day you go dating and you get a fancy meal and feed all your relatives. That's fucking retarded. I was talking to this guy, King Charles, really good foreclosing expert, black guy. He's one of the few that don't call me the N word. He for advice. And I was like, I won't betray your trust. I see, like the lady he's with, she's all fire, he's all earth. I told him, if you guys work together, you'll be lava. Loving America, very angrily. It's like me and my wife. Me, I'm earth, and she's fire. But, if you saw this lady, Christine, oh shit, it's like the car Christine in the flesh. And I was like, they call him King Charles. All hail Queen Christine. Why? And she said, I don't know about that. I can only speak for myself. Now, as a horror lord, I see all you horror ladies. You're very humble, glad, very glad. You know, you're the future. Every single horror lady in all this world has a chance to start a family. Your way, not the man's way, but you're responsible for all the excess liabilities. You keep stealing from your man's purse, he's gonna run out of money. If that's your plan, you're gonna run out of men. You're not gonna run out of kids. You think you can raise your kids to be like you? They are. They're gonna put you in a home. It's like, how dare you do this? I raised you. I'm a fucking scorpion. You know my nature. Slowly, some are wising up, like with the Jews. You know, the men know, they atone. The women though, the Muslims, the women know. The men don't know. It is a balance to all things. I'll show you this. Do not enter. But to me, it says Santa Claus with a bar. What'll it be? Catholic. I'm a very good Catholic. I have to tone it all down to bad. Good morning. Speak of the devil. How you doing, Satan? Say something in my chat or leave. Unless you brought me money, good news, or like a vision of Jesus. See? Resist him and he shall flee. This is the good news to me. Jesus is here. A muscular chicken born at BBQ in East Orange. Go visit. Try to spot him. I want you to say hi to my shadow too. Hey, shadow of Nate Mendez, how you doing? Hi. You see, I'm 5'4", but he's like 7 feet. I can't really fudge it right now. Now my shadow has to use sign language. You know, like you could do that thing. Make a swastika, but that'd be dumb. Imagine I had a Nazi shadow. I could play in traffic all day long. This is the one few places where I can talk like deliberately to my shadow. Got an itch. You think my shadow feels itches? You see this? You can make my foot really long. It's only like half an inch um, high, my foot, but with the right angle, you can make me 3 inches high. This could be my penis, by the way. Go like this. It's like, yeah, this is dick, boys, faggots. Why you looking though? My shadow's hilarious. So me and my shadow walk into a bar, right? He's like, no, don't do it. One of us ducks, quack. For fuck's sake. Best part about my shadow. If we were here on a mirrored surface, like all the roads became glass mirrors, I'd talk to my reflection, which is why I always have a mirror. So this is me. You see how my reflection and my mirror is with me. They never really talk, my reflection and my mirror. But already my reflection is pulling rank. I'm fucking married. As a reflection, you can see my wedding ring. My shadow doesn't have one. Pulling rank. So they don't fight, I go into the deeper shadow. Here I've joined, you know. My reflection and my shadow are duking it out. Not that I want them to fight. I just want them to get along like sons. But you know, sons, they have to show that they're stronger. And as a father, I'm supposed to feel good that all my sons are stronger than me. You know? One of them will kill me. I woke up today, though. But we're straying from the point. Josh's father, Clint or whatever, he said he's going to delete the account. So if you didn't save all of Cobe's, King Cobra, JFS, his content, that's a good time. You know? If I had fans, some of them downloaded. Not all, but enough. Makes me feel good. You know? It's like for some family members, seeing their son happy is like a painful. Because you see them at the end with the liver failure, organ failure. You know, Rip Josh, he was needed elsewhere. You could look like him, make wizard wands, get a shitty girlfriend, 115,000 fans, moving on to the next lol cow, trying to get them to kill themselves. Painful. But if that's all you can do, I want triple the outcome. You know? I'm very sure all of his fans can drive or know somebody can drive them. All you have to do is encourage more vehicular manslaughter so the feds can catch you all, lock you up, put you behind bars, off these streets. Not that you'll do it, you know. All hail me. I'm going to show you a picture. Finally old enough to do anything I want. Too tired to actually do it all. And you know, there's a meme. It's like if I do my family planning, estate planning, I can retire at 93 and I can enjoy the last 15 seconds of my life. 15 seconds is more than I deserve. I'm watching my wife do all her exercises. She is so sexy to me. She's so cute and pretty. And guts. I could just watch her all day, with clothes or without clothes. Like some people, the more clothes they wear, the cuter they are. I hope you can see my smile. Copes saw this in his girl. It's just, you know, his girl had her father and her brother and uncles and government agents whispering that they're destroying him. And she did. Now what? You know? Does she live stream? No. She just sidles in. Not that I hate all women. I just despise what they've become. Here's another thing. See this? American flag and the POW flag. It's beautiful. It remembers the fallen. It's government property, federal. Anything you do here, you know, it's closed. So how are you going to do your audit? You know, like Sean Paul Reyes. You've seen me here for 30 minutes and then you say it's restricted. Good morning, chatters. Welcome to all the fun at the King Cobra JFS live stream tribute. He actually died. It's amazing. All I say repels people. Some of you don't give a shit. Wow, some loser on the internet died. Why are you crying? You're feeding all the rain gods of South America. They hurt babies, so they cry, and then they have more and more rains. But deep inside America is the king, king of the sun, king of all. That's Jesus. Heartland America. But which America, right? There's so many little Americas. If you have Chinatown, start with the 7-Elevens, then you'll find like a Burger King. People can't, live without their 7-Eleven. That's why I decided, I saw Josh already riding his chopper, having a great time. Witness protection, man, if you believe all that, but it's gangland violence. That's the way. And here's my friend. Strangers become friends. We're just waiting in joyful hope for the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. I read this book, The Way Things Work, or some other book, educational book. If you want to find truffles, you get a tame, domesticated pig. They know the good flavors. And you go around, and the pig goes to the forest until it finds a spot and starts digging. Then you pull the pig away, and you start digging. That's where you get the real truffles. So I'm the pig on a leash. This is where faith resides. I feel the Catholicism here. I see the USPS Valley Bank. It's so Catholic here, they don't even need like a crucifix. I hope all the other religions find their spot, from Buddhists to atheists to Satanists to Luciferians. Just occupy one spot. If it doesn't kick you out, well, that's your spot. You know, Rip Cobes, I don't even know. Don't you think that they made a psyop called King Cobra JFS? Did a casting call on Craigslist. It's like, okay, so this is the character. And the guy that you're mourning, that's the guy. It's like, this is my understanding of the rule. Now give me money, give me an apartment. Died of organ failure. Tried to kill himself. He's one of the few in all this, postal police, that can do suicide murder. You know what I mean? Young guys can't do that. They can do murder, suicide, not a problem. But the older ones, they can suicide themselves and continue the murder. And those are scary to me. In the Bible it says, don't be afraid of all these people who can hurt your body. Try to be afraid of all the ones who can hurt your mind, body, and soul. I love big guys, man. They sort things out mad quick. You know, we touched briefly. There's nobody attacking me. Ain't nobody gonna attack him. And if they do, you attack my messenger, you attack me. Not that I can pray. frozen, and then I kiss this and me because I stink. Beautiful, beautiful sky. If you could only see, like like military combat pilots. We just want to make this shit all pretty. Let us fly. Put some aluminum barium. That way you can do a hologram in the sky. Every day we'll do this. Ain't nobody shooting us down. We just want to fix shit. 15 minutes, very quick.